I saw one place where someone was saying you could not do motion backgrounds with words on top without it having stutters and changes and all of that. There is a way, and I have gone ahead, I want to work on this. I've gone ahead and opened a PowerPoint that I received from our worship team, and I want to show you what we need to do. I needed to clear the background. I want to make this a little bit smaller first. There we are. Okay, now it's a little better to see it. I want to get rid of that purple background. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It just doesn't work. So what I want to do is go into the format the background. I want the white background. And now, of course, the words disappeared. So now I want to select the words. Just click wherever you think the words are. Get the cursor. Command A will select all of the text. Then I'm going to go up here to change the color of the text to black, so I can find it easily. All right. Now, in order to put up a motion video, you go to the home screen, to the home tab up here. Go to Media, down to the movie from File. Now, I've already set some aside on the desktop. I took them out of the folder, so I'm ready to do this. I don't have to hunt around for something. I'm going to choose this one that's called Starry Skies, and I'm going to put that in onto the slide. Now, it's going to cover up the words. That's not a problem. I want to bring it up and stretch it. You know how to do all of this, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Now we have to get the words back on top. The words we can change by doing, again, oh, wait a minute. We have to set this, while we've got it here, so that the movie format right in here, I want that set at automatic, so when the slide comes up, it automatically starts playing. And I also want it to loop until I stop it. All right, now let's get the words. In order to get the words, we need to go back to Home. We want to go to Arrange, and I want to send this to the back. And there are the words. Now they're a little dark, so what I want to do is again Command A to select all. I also think those words are terribly large, so let's knock that down to about 32. And well, let's see, can we move that over to a little farther on the screen? I want to Command A, select all, and now I want to put a different color on here. I'm not sure what will work best. Let's just try the white and see what it does. Oops. I must have stopped the select all. I don't know. You can fool with that and decide where you want to set it and how you want to set it. You just have to make sure that it shows up on this screen on this side. If it doesn't show up there, then you've got it too far off the screen. So that's where you check it out. Now, get a hold of this box, select it, select any line around the box, and we want to go to animation. When I click, I want the animation to just show up, just immediately just appear. All right, now in order to get the next set of words to come up on the screen on top of this, I have to make this set disappear. So I want to select it again, select the box, and this time I want it to dissolve, just kind of fade away into the starry sky. And I want that to be on click, okay? I've not done anything with this duration yet, so I don't know exactly what that does. But now we're set with that first slide. To do the second slide, we want to select the words, Command Well, I'm just gonna select this whole box and copy it and paste it on top of this box, on this top of this slide. That's not terribly hard to do. I think if you've worked with PowerPoint at all, you know how to do all of that. But again, I want to change the size. Command A to select it, go to Home, change the size to 32. And then I want to select the edge of that slide and go back over here to the animations. Now I want that slide, that set of words to appear, and I want them to appear after the previous. So after the last time that we clicked, I want this one to appear. All right, then go back over here and select it again. And we want it to dissolve. We want it to dissolve on click. So then we're done. Now, I like to go up here and select slideshow and be able to play that slide. That's all I want. I want to play it from that slide. So we've got the motion going. We can tap the space bar or whatever you use to change the slides. There's the first one. Click it again. That dissolves. The second slide comes up. Click it again. And it should have gone away, and it didn't. So I need to go back and check that out and find out why did that not go away. And in order to do that, we're going to have to go to animation. I want to make sure which one I'm doing. That's the one. All right, now let's select that again. And I want it to dissolve. And I want it to dissolve on click. So that's set. Now I see that there is something else going on here. It's a good thing we're doing this, because we can look at it and tell exactly what's happening. 1, 2. We don't need. You know what? I think I'll just go back. Let's select this one. Hold down the Shift key. Select that and just dissolve all of those. Just get rid of the animation on them. This is the first one. Select the edge. Make it appear. Select the edge again. Make it dissolve. Both of those are on click. That's the default. Go over here and select this box. And we want it to appear. We want that one to appear after the previous. Select the box again. I think what happened before is when I tried to select it when it was over, it didn't do properly. I selected the wrong box. I want that one to dissolve on click. All right, now let's put them back together. Now another thing, you don't have to be real particular about where you place these, because you can always change it. You can always move them off and change them and get it ready. It's when you have a whole bunch of verses that you're having to deal with that it becomes a concern. All right, and that, when I look over here, all of it is not going to appear on that slide. So I want to slide this to the side just a little bit more. Then I want to select this other one, and I want to slide it to the side a little more. That was a little too far. I kind of like to have them so they'll kind of line up. Let's just check it and see how it goes. Motion's set in motion. There's the first set of words. They dissolve. The second set comes up. They dissolve. Click it one more time, and you're back to the next. You're over to the next slide. All right, let's do this one more time. Oh, and we need to get rid of that slide. So you just select it and drop it out. All right, let's find another one here to work on that's got a little more to do with it. Let's do this one here. 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus. We want to first get rid of we want to get rid of that background. Go down to slide background. Click here, go to the automatic white background and apply. Select the words if you can find them. All right, there they are. All right, Command A will select the words. You know what? I think I'm going to just leave that white even though I can't see the words right now. But I'm going to add a video. And moving from File, just exactly like you did the last time. I want to go to the desktop where I've got a couple of them already ready to go. Let's use this, the old rugged cross. We used that once before. We're going to insert. We want to stretch this so that it's all on the screen. Wouldn't be any point in having a bunch of crosses that are not on the screen. We've got to move it over. Now this one I'm just lining up this edge so we've got the crosses and they're on the screen. And it looks pretty good over here, so we're set. Now we want to send this to the back. Go over to Home. Go to Arrange. Send to back. And there's the words popped up. And again, I'm not sure how you want to do it. I would change the color of those words. I would also move it to the side, maybe over here. But that's not going to show up on the screen. So we can always make this, I don't know what size font that is, but it's 32, so that's good. There, see if the words are all on. They're still not on. We might want to change the size there so that it shows up a little better. I'm going to drop this down to 28. All right, and it still doesn't show up very well, so we're going to move it there. Move it one more time. Up to the top of the screen. That's a little too high. All right. That, I think, will do it, but I'm not quite sure. Therefore, we can always go to the slideshow and we can look at that particular slide and see, no, it's not even close. Okay. Escape out of that. And let's do it there. We're going to have to get on top of the cross a little bit, but that'll work. Okay, I see that that's within the parameters of the slide, so that's fine. This Jesus needs to be on the next slide. So I'm going to take that out of there while we're here. Let's fix this movie while we're here. Movie format, we want it to go again automatically. We want it to stop, loop until it's stopped. We want to select the words and go to animation. Make it appear. The default is on click. That's fine. Select the words again, just the box. Make it dissolve. We want it to dissolve on click because this is the first slide. All right, the second slide, no difference at all. Well, we want to select the box. That worked well the last time, I think, when we did it on the last slide. So we want to copy the the box for the words. Go back to the first slide and paste it into the next slide. Get the words over the other set of words. We want to select the box, make it appear. We want it to appear after the previous. Remember, after the previous one was a click. Now we want to do it on this one. I hope I've got the right one here. I think I do. Or we may wind up with the same thing we had before. Want it to dissolve. We want it to dissolve on click. Now, just for the heck of it, let's play the slideshow, just this one slide, and see what it does. There's the words. They're out. New words come in, and they're out. That's good. That's great. All right, I'm going to escape out of that. Get this next set of words. Same thing, just routinely going through it. Copy the Command C copies that box. Go back up here. Command V, paste it in place. We're going to set it over the other words. We're going to select the box. Always make sure you just have the box selected. Animation, we want it to appear. Now there's a whole bunch of other ways that you can get it in. I just happen to like the appear. We want it to appear after the previous, same way we did the second slide. We want to come down, select here, have it dissolve, and it should dissolve on click, and we're done. So let's test it out. Make sure that it all works well. I want to run this on the current slide. First set of words appear, second set of words appear, third set of words appear, and we're out. That's it. It's not that hard. Make sure that you take out the slides that you produced. We're back to here, and it's the same thing on every one of them that you want to do this. There is no problem. If you see that you have some words in the wrong place, you've gotten them somehow mixed up, you can always change them over here. You can change this slide and have it move up, and the other slides. That just takes a little bit of practice and working with it to figure that all out. But it's not a problem. It's very easy to do. Anybody can do this. If I can do it, just about anybody can do it. So that's it, folks. I hope you're able to do this without any trouble.